Yo, what is up, guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall. On point reviews all day, every day. Man, my excitement level is pretty high today. Okay, this fragrance, I've been wanting to review this. I've been wanting to try it out and all of that, probably since the beginning, since way back. Like this one really intrigued me to the nth degree, and I wanted to bring it out today, guys, for you. And this is from the brand Krigler 1904. And the fragrance we're going to talk about today is Oud for Highness. Oud for Highness, right there. Look at that. Oud for Highness 1975 by Krigler. This is the coveted Bespoke perfume that was made for the King of Jordan at the time, 1975, King Hussein. And when he passed away, the Jordanian Royal Family agreed to make this part of Krigler's permanent collection, Oud for Highness. So for those people that think that the word Oud for greatness was such a unique saying or a unique name, no, they picked it up from this guy. This one came first. Oud for Highness. Again, made for the King of Jordan. The late King Hussein, 1975. Man, I'm so excited, guys. Okay, I'm so excited because this is true royalty. Okay, this is not like, a perfume that, they might say you smell royal or you smell aristocratic. No, this one's the real one. This is the one that is made for the aristocrat himself. So what is this like? What is Oud for Highness like? Is it worth a buy? Let's go hit the music, guys. Okay, we're back. Oud for Highness. First off, let me say something about Krigler. Krigler has always been around. And matter of fact, if you heard about my Harrods videos, I always say that, it's been one of my regrets that I wasn't into perfume when I was hanging around in these places pre-pandemic. And Krigler has been around. It's been sold to presidents, celebrities, aristocrats, and everything ever since back in the day. Okay, and I'm gonna name a few. JFK. JFK wore one of their fragrances called America One. Audrey Hepburn wore one of their fragrances as well. Grace Kelly, famous American actress from back in the day, wore Krigler. And a current user of Krigler is Kate Middleton from the British Royal Family. Okay, so that's how big of a deal this Krigler is. And you're probably wondering, like, where the heck? I've never heard of Krigler. I've never seen it in any boutique. I've never seen it mixed up with any other, niche boutiques, anything like that. Well, that's because Krigler is basically physically located in these locations that, in my opinion, that's really where the aristocrats stay or hang out or, enjoy their, private time when they're traveling. I know of 3 locations where Krigler is at. Their original one is at the Plaza Hotel in New York. Okay, big, beautiful, iconic hotel in New York. That's where Home Alone was filmed. There's also one in Beverly Hills here, in the Four Seasons, which eventually I would like to visit myself. And the third one is in a place that I was at, which is the Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi. When I was there with my bros, we had, so we were sipping tea with like gold flakes in it. It was pretty royal. Krigler has a boutique inside the Emirates Palace. And I don't know, maybe it's this time that I said, man, it's time to really check out, Oud for Highness. And man, the shipping, they sent this overnight, by the way, overnight. I mean, I bought it and it was like shipped overnight. I got it right the next day, FedEx. And they also sent me their new release, Villa America 220. This is their new release, which I will review probably next week. Okay, but anyways, let's go try this out right now. Oh gosh. Oh man, gosh. So let's talk about the notes. Notes, first of all, saffron. Apparently there's some real saffron in this, like the real like saffron bits inside the bottle of Krigler Oud for Highness. You're gonna get saffron and oud, one of the most, one of the best combinations in the game. Hot spicy saffron mixed with high level oud. They called it Asian oud. I don't know which part of Asia, but man, beautiful, beautiful damn opening. Saffron and oud is basically one of the big key combinations here. High level blend, smells high quality. And then you have honey and amber. Okay, so if I could just describe this a little bit, I do picture King Hussein for a minute here. If you're the king, I don't think that you're gonna be all about like being loud. You know what I mean? I think that being loud is if you want to be a king, like you want to. You're not the king. You just want to be a king. But I think that if you are the king, I think that you need to really balance loudness, or at least like presence, being known, being felt, and at the same time like you have to subdue it at some point. Why? Because you're not the only king, right? I'm sure King Hussein wasn't just talking to his subjects. He wasn't just talking to people beneath him or beneath his stature. He was probably talking to ambassadors. He was talking to other kings, other people of his level. So of course you can't be like totally like, trying to be the ish, But for me, this Krigler Oud for Highness, this one here does that perfectly, man. The oud here is high level. It really brings the Middle East out. Maybe you can say it's sort of like the bukur. It like captures it perfectly. But the saffron is, man, nice, pleasurable, spicy, but it's not loud. You know what I mean? It's really, really not loud. And then you have this lingering, amber honey combination that plays around. It plays around it. That, the more you smell it, you get these facets every now and then, and they're all pleasurable. The saffron is pleasurable, oud is pleasurable, and then bam, you get the amber and the honey just playing around. It's quite elegant, but at the same time it's not like screaming attention, screaming loud. It basically exemplifies just the stature of the person. I just want to say how I also love the patchouli in this. Like, the patchouli in Krigler Oud for Highness is the main facet of the dry down, in my opinion. Once it dries down, it's wonderful patchouli. It's also woody. You've got sandalwood, obviously, but it's mostly patchouli. And I'm a patchouli lover, but I don't want like a pure patchouli fragrance, but I would love it near the end or end the end on the dry down. And the patchouli here is absolutely freaking lovely right here. And so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about King Hussein, the late King Hussein. I'm thinking about his stature, man, his dealings with ambassadors, presidents, co-kings or other kings all around the region. And I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, man, there's a reason why this was made for him. Like, this is freaking like perfect. You know what I mean? I think that it's aristocratic, but it's not what we're, us non-aristocratics are thinking, like, oh, we have to be royal and loud and all of that. Like, it's really not. It's very subdued, very elegant. Wow. And I think that this one here is such a pleasurable oud scent that I think like any man should wear. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are starting to really pick up on my oud the choices that I've made. A lot of y'all really message me a lot, and you guys say, hey man, thanks a lot, man. This really was awesome. What you said was on point. I mean, this is on point. I'm telling you guys, okay? This one's on point. It is expensive. $400 something for 50 mil, $600 something for 100 mil. But you know what? This actually reminds me of one of the fragrances that I know you guys can't have. And that is the Widian 7 Limited. And I'm not bragging when I say like you guys can't have it. You guys just literally can't have it. I mean, this one was made in 2014 during the UAE day. So I don't know if, dude, Fragcom was a big deal back in 2014 that people would be running at Widian and grabbing this. But I don't know anybody that has this one. I know people have the 71 Extreme, and that's hype, you know. But not a lot of people talk about 7. And to be honest, if you compare 71 Extreme and 7, I like 7 better. You know, because it does, you know, give me that same vibe. And, you know, for those that will never ever get to experience Widian 7 Limited, I'm telling you this, guys. It's not similar, but you're going to get the same vibe here with Krigler Oud for Highness. Like, no lie. It is subdued, aristocratic, elegance, you know, that is characteristic of a person that is the king, or somebody that's a leader, or somebody that's a statesman. Ah, man, I mean, what can I say? It's really unbelievable. And you know, thanks to Krigler for sending me this one. You know, I'm not on the level yet where I think I'll be getting like free bottles or anything like that. Again, I would love to. And you know what, guys, if you want to help me out, you know, if you buy something based on my videos, you know, when you check out on those like websites, why don't you like put on the comments when you check out, like write down on the comments, on the notes, like they say, like, are there any notes there? Write down that you saw it in this channel and link them. And maybe tell them to like send me samples of their stuff, because that really, you know, that really will help the channel. You know, I was talking to my friend David, and he was saying that, you know, garbage, he said it like, okay, I'm just copying what he said. He said garbage fragrance companies should be afraid of your work, Troy. You know, because, you know, you will expose it if it's trash or whatever. I don't trash companies. I don't trash perfumes. What I do is I look in the best of them. I look at the best of them. I look in the good in them. I will not let you know, new companies down. That's not my style, you know, because you know, I've only been here in a short time, and you know, I know how it feels. I know how it feels to be new, and for some people to, you know, try to, you know, bog you down because you're new. And why would I do that to somebody else? I wouldn't want that be done to myself. But so I won't do it to others. So if you're like a new company, you know, I would love to review your stuff, right? So just a thing out there, if you guys want to help the channel, you know, when you buy something through the channel, something that I've reviewed, make sure you mention that to these companies, okay? But yeah, Krigler 1975 Oud for Highness is definitely one of the best ouds out there. Must try. Like I said, it's toe to toe with that Widian 7 Limited. Really, guys, not mainstream, but this is your one chance to smell what the King of Jordan smelled like. Like, for real, what he really wore, not some rumor. That's really what he wore, okay? And I will be cherishing this decant. Eventually, I think that I will, you know, I will upgrade to the bigger bottle, because, you know, this is something that I like. This type of oud fragrance, which is elegant, non-loud, you know, lingering and hovering, sort of like subdued elegance, subdued aristocratic dominance. I like this stuff, man. I like this stuff, and I hope you guys get to try this out too. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is again Troy D. Thank you for watching, supporting the channel. I will see you guys on the next video tomorrow. Peace.